Welcome to Holding Space. Michael Zen is a visual producer and creative photographer using his imaginative visionary energy to channel Zen and hold space for spiritual and innovative discussion. Each episode creates a supportive, accepting, and open environment that allows exploration and expertise to come together with engaging and entertaining convergence. With guest and community all helping the shape of the way, Michael is grateful to be together to hold space. Now here is your host of Holding Space, Michael Zen.
Hello to my family, my Sacred Spiral family. I love you guys so much. I was thinking about that today. I was watching Just Tap In, one of the podcasts that I watch, and he just came on and he's like, "Hello, family," and I was like, "Oh, that's so true. That's so nice that you." I opened the door and it's like, there you guys all are outside of my window saying hello. So hello to the family. I do see a bunch of people out there. People are starting to show up early. I know Arnie Layton was here early. Hi, Michael. Hi, Grace. I see Bernadette's out there. I see Spirit Warrior out there. Kim Princess is out there. Bernadette is out there. Great to see. The party's already started. I'm excited about that. So here we are. It's another Tuesday. It's December 9th. This is the month that is like a big exhale. It happens and then it's gone. And then all of a sudden you find yourself in 2026. I'm not trying to rush past the holidays, guys. The holidays are going to be great. I'm excited to just kind of unplug from working a little bit and relaxing a little bit. But it's just the way time seems to flow during this moment, during this month. So just an observation. And I see Eveline out there. Eveline, beautiful. I'm already living in 2026. You know what? Man made up time. Time doesn't exist. I think that's the big revelation that's going to happen. We're going to start to realize all of these things that are happening. Oh, by the way, these kinds of weird things happen with my camera. If you've noticed a couple of times, I had balloons and things flying. It's because I got this new computer. And when I do stuff like this, it like responds. You see, it does stuff like that. It'll do, if I do 2 thumbs up, it does that. Pretty cool. If I do a peace sign, I believe it'll do balloons, right? Yeah, there goes the balloons. So cool stuff, cool things that we do. I see Jennifer Rose out there. #live reminding me, as always, please type that in. #live tells the algorithm that there's some cool things going on and that people should pay attention. So we're building a family. We're building a space. We're building a practice. Thanks to Brian Lahr, the Wizard of Odd. I do a little bit of a practice as I open up my show to clear the space, get us all on the same page, in that same head, the same intention. We're all sharing this moment, the moment we call now. That's from my other show's theme song. So let's do it. Let's ring in sage. Let's ring in the breath, connects to our breath for a minute or two. And not even a minute or two, like 60 seconds. And it's just breathing is fundamental. So let's do it. If you guys don't mind, it's in through the nose. Hold for a second. And then push it out just like that. Just reminding you in case you forgot how to do it. Let's do it together. In through the nose. Intentionally pushing it out. In through the nose. Intentionally pushing it out. One more time. We'll hold it at the top. And then we'll push it out and let it go. And it feels so good. Oh, it feels so good. I know I say that every time, but you've got to admit, it feels good, right? Like breathing is fundamental for sure. Feels good. And I still hear sage ringing a little bit. I love that bowl. All right. You feel good? I feel good. I'm ready to go. Tonight, not only am I holding space, but I'm holding space for Grace. One of my favorite people to talk to, I think somebody who's kind of been in my vortex since the beginning. Even before I had a show, she had a show, and we kind of crossed paths. And I was working with her, helping her do her show for a little bit, and then she needed to take a break. And Sacred Spiral swooped her up, and which was so good because I connected with Sacred Spiral, so my world connected with Sacred Spiral, and so many people here. Arnie, I connected Arnie with Sacred Spiral. People who were in my world connected to Sacred Spiral world, and both worlds got bigger. And it's just been such an amazing, amazing year. It's been an amazing moment, and let's make the moment more amazing and welcome in the beautiful and wonderful Grace Grella to Holding Space. What's happening, my love?
Hey, Mr. Zen, loving the Zen I'm in. It is so fabulous to be here with you. It's a deja vu with you.
I know, right? It's like
doing this yesterday together. I don't know.
Definitely. It was an amazing run we had. And you know, we were talking backstage about something that we used to do, and I wish I had thought about it. I have a new computer, and I don't have that software on my computer that allows me to take a phone call, but I'm going to set that up. And I think maybe I'm going to talk to Kelly a little bit about helping her out with that. Because that is such an amazing addition to a show, to be able to actually take a live phone call, you know, and
Right.
interact with somebody that way. So I just want to kind of talk about, I want to reminisce for a bit, because when I met you and I was actually a guest on your show, which at the time was on public access television.
Right.
Which is amazing. And I can remember when I was a kid, you know, Channel 9, late nights, you know, psychic mediums doing shows with their phone calls, and you came into my life, and you were doing that in the 2000s. You were doing that in the current, you know, age. And I didn't realize this when I was doing it, but that was your last show.
Yeah, both you and Janice were my last guests on that platform.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I didn't know that.
Save the best for last, baby.
But that's actually what started our relationship, because you were like, oh yeah, I'm not doing this, and I said, hey, maybe I can help, and I kind of helped usher you into the internet world and streaming and this platform, and again, it was such a great. We did it probably for about a year, right? I think maybe even a little bit longer.
You know, you kind of did your Cheech and Chong with me, and you said, you don't need no stinking TV studio. You can stream a little dream with me. We can stream this, and blah, blah. And you're pilot of the airwaves. You're just so fabulously gifted, talented, creative.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All the things that
I appreciate that, but I'm holding space for you.
I know you hate it because you're a Scorpio, but too bad. Deal with it. Suck it up, Buttercup. You're fabulous. Right. Just deal with it.
I appreciate it. No, I really do. But you're actually reminding me that even back then, I was into it. I was into creating reality. Right? Creating reality is what that's my new vibe. That's my new coat that I'm wearing. Is, you know, we are all creators of our own reality. We all have the ability to just make that decision and not have decisions made for us, and not feel like we're living in a world that's kind of being built around us. We are builders of our own world within that world. And I think that's my theme for 2026 with the live stream of consciousness, and even on this show, I'm going to talk a lot about creating reality. But here we are, Grace, you and me. We've created reality. We have shows. We talk to people. you guys in the audience, you are a huge part of that. Like, it's just, I mean, Grace and I were talking about how amazing it is to have this family of people who are there, just to support you. Arnie, we were talking about Arnie, how amazing Arnie is in supporting Jennifer Rose. Amazing. She's always posting my show on her channel. She probably does it for you too. It's just amazing the support that we found in this community. So I guess let me start there with asking you about how you feeling with Sacred Spiral Network and your show.
Well, Sacred Spiral Network is just, and I've said it loud and proud on my new show, Guided by Grace. Kelly, it's all about Kelly and Jennifer and all the peeps that are new, all the people that are a part of Sacred Spiral Network are just on another level. So gifted, so insightful, so pure of heart. And that's what I was missing. That's what I was longing for. That's what I was praying for. And, and boom, the universe delivered. And you got to be like Archangel Michael for me. It's like, I'll save you now. It's like, don't worry, it really does exist. There really are spiritual people in the spiritual industry. And for everybody who does this work, I know you get it. You understand what I'm saying. And Kelly Brickell is just beyond the beyond. She's just a special soul. There aren't words. There just aren't words. She's that special. And, it's a privilege, a pleasure. And of course, it's all about the people. And that's what everybody that's with Sacred Spiral Network is all about. And it's, helping others, like you said, to help themselves and shining that spotlight on them, saying, yeah, you can do this. Of course you can do this. And we'll help you. We'll shine that light for you so you can see and read the blackboard, read the answers on the blackboard.
Totally. I think that's why so many people show up, and Kelly's out there. What's up, Kelly? I want to say hello. I think that's why so many people show up, right? Because they feel that authenticity, they feel that desire. The whole spiritual community is supposed to be about lifting each other up. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be about walking each other home. We're all here in this together. And, I think authentically the Sacred Spiral Network has found that. So here we are swimming around in all of that love right now.
Keep swimming.
It's amazing. Let me ask you a question, because I think it's certainly evident. There's a lot of talk on all of these different shows that I watch and on the shows on the Sacred Spiral Network about this moment in humanity, right? The shift that's happening in awareness, the things that are going on both sides, the things that are going on in love and the things that are going on in fear, which are absolutely there. And it's a big part of a big whole. But what I want to ask you is, what are you most excited about in this moment?
Okay, what I'm most excited about in this moment is that I predict, and you heard it here, sports fans, cut to the videotape. I predict that Michael Zinn is going to do a collaboration with Arnie, right? And they're going to do a collaboration, and it's with Arnie Layton's music, a music video. It's going to be, definitely a blow your mind project. I can see it now, and an award that will be won because of the production value. So I don't know if it's an Emmy, if it's an Oscar, I don't know what kind of award this is, but I'm seeing it being awarded for its value. And you two were priceless, so I don't know how that they could put a price on you, but you know what I mean.
Wow, what an amazing prediction to get from you, Grace. That's awesome. I love it.
I'm saying it loud. I'm saying it proud. You heard it here, sports fans, and we got it time stamped for posterity. Okay, so when I say I told you so, We can cut to the videotape. Okay.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. And there's so many people out there. I'm just loving the chat rooms on these shows and how people just kind of come together and they all start talking to each other in the chat room. And that's awesome. Arnie says, Mr. Zin's a media master. Sounds fun. Yes, Arnie. It's interesting. I was talking to Grace before the show and I was telling her, and I told her, Arnie, about the image I generated of me that actually looked like you with the guitar. So maybe that was the sign right there. We should have known that, both you and I, Arnie, when we saw that. We should have known, okay, that means something. Let's start working together. But let's talk about that after the show.
Okay, but that was definitely the universe sending a little message to you both with love from above.
Definitely. And look who's here. It's Mr. Lar himself. What is
up,
Mr. Lar?
Oh, Brian, Mr. Wizard.
We've got a lot of amazing energy in the room right now. What's going on, Grace? What are you sensing from the audience? Are you getting any energy?
as soon as I saw Brian's name, it's the resonance of the energy started. It was palpable. It's like, when you throw that stone on the pond and you see the ripples, that's Brian. He's I'm going to create those ripples out there. And there are so many new projects coming his way for utilizing his gifts and bringing others to their awareness through his gifts. So, we better get his autograph now, Michael, because it's going to be worth something pretty soon. And a lot of it has to do, and I know he knows this, a lot of this has to do with his son who just passed and is in spirit, and his son who is the apple didn't fall far from the tree, just as gifted, and is now his muse and his spiritual partner, I want to put it that way, and is going to be instrumental in manifesting all these doors that are opening up for his father. And because he's free, everybody on the other side, everybody out there watching, mediums, everybody that can connect with the other side, we all know how beautiful it is over there. Okay. And to be in that space, and it's comforting to know when you get the messages from your loved ones and you pay attention, and you don't need us to give you the 411. You can, if you pay attention, you can, like Michael just said to Arnie, well, we should have figured that out. We should have known that was the message. Yeah. But, Grace gave us a little, look at that. Right. And that's, I find that's what the universe uses me for. To a line from my Greek wedding, my big fat Greek wedding, when she tells her daughter, well, the man might be the head, but the woman's the neck, and she can move the head any way she wants. Okay, so my job is to move your head any way I want to get you to see the information.
Look over there. Yeah. I love it.
But it happens to us all. We're distracted. We've got, the chatter going on in our minds. And sometimes it, did I just see that? Was that license plate?
Right.
My father's birthday and blah, blah, blah. Oh, hi, Dad. It's things like that, things that where you're just in the right place at the right time for all the right reasons, where you overhear a conversation and it's relevant to you and you get chills. Like, oh, man, I was meant to hear that statement, or I was meant to hear that. Oh, my godchild, Jacqueline Scola.
Whoa, hello. Welcome. I'm just.
Hey, lovable Libra. Thanks for jumping on here, baby cakes.
I want to acknowledge all the people who are coming in and saying hi without really kind of,
You can interrupt me. I mean,
all right, I'll interrupt you. So actually, I do want to acknowledge Arnie says Brian does a great show. So we were talking about Brian.
Yeah.
We were talking about supporting each other. Even though I'm holding space for you, I do want to just give Brian a little shout out as well, because he's another soul. Like you said, like I feel so grateful for all of the amazing souls that I'm connected to, in all of the capacities that I'm connected to them, you know, and again, that even goes for everyone who's watching this show. I feel connected to all of these souls out here. But Brian is an amazing visual artist and has created tarot decks and angel decks. And his show is on the Angel channel on YouTube, and he has already gone through the meanings of all the angel cards, and now he's evolved the show into like a metaphysical practice, breath work and meditations, and all live. His group does that, and I was there last night. It was Monday night. He does the show on Mondays, and it was quite a cosmic adventure that we went on last night.
It always is with Brian.
It really
and his angel deck, I've purchased them not only for myself, but for people, you know, I love and care about. I know they could utilize them to have a conversation with the angels, and they've tapped into it, and it's always spot on point. So Brian's ability to connect with them, their language, and translate it so that we get it. Wow, that's just so phenomenal. Like I said, we better get his, you know, autograph now, because he's going to be blowing up. And then, you know, he'll say, Grace and Michael who? No, he would never do that. But he's a brilliant Aquarian. He's a brilliant Aquarian. He's going places. He knows it. His son is the fuel behind that energetically. And the best is yet to come, Brian. And you deserve every morsel of it, love. Truly. And we love you so much.
Yes.
And so I hope, Brian, we know you feel that. We know you know that. And so that's awesome. Brenda Andrews.
Yes.
Lovable Libra. Charlene Shaz, another lovable Libra. Okay, so, and my godchild, Jacqueline Scola, lovable Libra. So that Libran energy is being drawn in here tonight. So for all you lovable Librans out there, okay, it's time for a chill pill. All right, you've been under so much stress, taking care of everybody else, trying to make sure everything is fair and everybody's getting along, and doing your Henrietta Kissinger role, and, you know, being the diplomat. God bless. But now it's about you. Now it's your turn. It's you have to fill up your cup. You have to restore your energies. And you can always contact Mike's wife, beautiful wife, Janice. She does Reiki in Huntington, I believe. The Emerald Door, I believe that's where it is.
That's correct. Ooh, you're on point.
Vuden, like, of course, Hanukkah's coming up. My Yiddish is coming out. Vuden, of course, I'm on point. So, and I take pride in that too. And it's not me, it's spirit. So, you know, all the praise and the glory goes to the spirit. I'm just the satellite dish, picking up the vibes. Okay. Now it's about Libra. You're going to notice this month into January is it's dissipating. The stress is dissipating. You're going to sense it. You're going to feel it. You're going to say, "Oh, thank you, God. I can take a breath and not have to hold it." Okay. Unless you're doing exercises with Michael on one of his shows. Okay. Because besides holding space, he also has, you know, the live stream of consciousness, which is on Thursdays. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, if you're having difficulty breathing, okay. All right. But for all those Libras, it really got, and I love you guys so much. You're due. It's your turn, and you deserve this. I think this is like your holiday gifts from above with love for you guys.
Nice.
Right? So please realize that, Libras out there. And just for everybody, FYI for your edification, every single day I'm sending up those prayers and that energetic love for everybody. And because I am spiritually aware enough to recognize, the spirit knows what you need. I don't have to be a Budinsky. I don't have to pry psychically into, your life and say, look, just take care of it. Would you, Brenda needs some love, some TLC. Please, you know what she needs, handle it for her. So it's that spiritual surrender that everybody needs to embrace, because we all have control issues. We can't help ourselves. Especially me. I have my sun and Mercury in the 8th house of Scorpio. Hello. That's why I want to know why. I want to know details, and I want to know what's going on behind the scenes, and it better be accurate, and it better be the truth.
Yeah. That definitely explains a lot about you, Grace, for sure.
Yeah, there we go. So, well, it's a combination of the Scorpio and the my Virgo ascendant. So it's about the diva of the details. It's about getting the right energy vibe for everyone else out there. That's what fuels me. That's what makes me happy. That's what brings me joy. It's like when I get the cute little message from Bernadette on the side here, where she said the reading that I gave her was spot on, and it happened, and everything happened, and yada yada yada. It's things like that fuel me up and say, "Oh, I'm in the right job. I'm in the right profession. Okay,
Absolutely.
good. I'm still doing what I need to be doing here."
Yeah.
And so, and Brian is concurring with this. We are fully in the age of Aquarius now, and all those old frigid, rigid ways. Artistic license. I threw frigid, Bridget in there. Irish in me. And forcing things doesn't work anymore. It's about flow and connection to the light. And Brian, you are such a bright light, and that's so true. And that's between you shining and Michael shining, and we all shine on, and we all shine on. Wasn't that John Lennon?
Yeah.
Like the moon and the stars and the sun. There we go. We all shine on and on and on and on. Okay.
I love it.
So that's what we're all doing. So everybody who needs their energy assisted, get in touch with Michael's beautiful wife, Janice. She's a lovable Leo with brilliant healing energy. Hey, have you had Janice on this show yet?
You know what? Maybe she hasn't been on Holding Space. She's been on live stream a couple times, but I don't know.
I think you need to be holding space with your woman, your wifey.
Thanks, Grace, you're calling me out live on the air. Thanks. But no, I appreciate it. You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. But you know what? I want to take a moment. I want to back up a little bit, because there's so much going on in the chat room. And I feel like I saw this message from CJ. My mother's currently transitioning, although I know it's better on the other side. It's still hard. Now, that's not really a question, but I feel like yes, like you're saying it out loud because right? And I'm glad that you're saying it out loud, and I'm glad and Kim is holding space for you, CJ. And I think we're all holding space for you. And I think more importantly than that, it sounds like you're holding space for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I love to hear that, right? It's not somebody who's, kind of looking for an answer, but kind of you're speaking the answer out loud. You know your truth. I love it. And Michael Christopher's also sending prayers to the family. I love it. And that's what I mean about the love that's here for everybody. And Bernadette, by the way, I did see Bernadette. I was scrolling. She said you had a reading with her, but she did mention this. She said, "Is my dad and family in spirit disappointed at me that I am bi? I was brought up very strict, and that's not allowed. I feel shame and guilt, and I know you have some comfort for that."
Absolutely. Bernadette, love is it's all about love, and whatever form that takes for anybody. Once we're on the other side, any misconceptions, and that's what I want to call it. It's like, I think people have confusions. There was a Tibetan monk that he was so brilliant, and he says, well, people just get involved in their confusions of consciousness and thinking that it has to be one way or another, when in reality it's love is beautiful no matter how it shows up. love is perfect. Love is kind. God is love. It's all about love. All you need is love, Beatles. All right. So it's and in connection to your family, they're not disappointed. They're proud of you because you're the generational pattern breaker for the family. So your soul was strong enough and brave enough to say, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to be like Rosa Parks and take my seat. Okay. So you're holding space for people who make different choices than what your family was. Like they had the blinders on. It's just one way, and that's so not true. So, honey, there should be no shame or guilt in that. No shame in your game, girl. Okay. And if you need to speak with someone, a therapist, just to talk it out, work it out, that's I think that will help you, because for almost all of your life, you've been so introverted about your choices and your inclinations, and because of judgment. That's another thing we got to get over on this planet. No judging. Hello. It's acceptance. Wow, that's great for you. I'm happy for you. Well, good for you. You go, girl. All right. It's, why judgment creates friction. It creates shame, because then people think they're less than, or there's something wrong with them, or they're defective, or they're broken. All those negative things that just aren't truth. Right. So, Bernadette, honey, you keep on keeping on. Your family doesn't feel that way on the other side anymore. All right. In fact, they're very proud of you, and they're sending you love, and they're apologizing that they inflicted this on you psychologically, even though it wasn't discussed physically, but in your mind, you knew what the conversation would be if you ever engaged in it while they were here. So they're apologizing to you for that. And you can release that now and allow their love into your heart, knowing that it's supportive and non-judgmental now. Okay. And that's what's so beautiful about being on the other side. Everybody's beautiful in their own way. What's that song? Ray something. I forget the singer who wrote it. But everybody is beautiful in their own way. So it's about you recognizing that your family loves you. They're sorry. They're apologizing for the angst that you had to put yourself through because of their judgmental attitudes. All right. And they ask for your forgiveness. How about that? Tables turned. They're asking for your forgiveness, and they're thanking you for being the game changer genetically, because past, present, and future is simultaneous, as Albert Einstein.
It all exists.
Well, right.
Yep.
So it's wow, what a gift you've given them by forgiving them and releasing the anxiety from their judgmental attitudes. So you're sparing them, darling. So you're the hero here. You're like Wonder Woman, da 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 da, like Kevin.
I love
those. They're like Wonder Woman, da 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 da. And you can join their ranks. Okay, you're like Wonder Woman, honey. So you're loved, and there's so much peace and joy for 2026 for you, sweetie. So look forward with an open heart, and knowing that you got it going on, girl. There's a whole lot of love. Led Zeppelin would sing to you.
I love the messages that come through you, Grace, and the perspectives, the way you have just such a great way of putting, like, no, you're looking at it wrong. You should look at it this way. I love that. And I also love Brian Lahr out there quoting Christina Aguilera, "I am beautiful in every single way.
Words can't bring you down." Yeah, Brian. Whoop, whoop.
Now that has got to be a classic moment. Brian quoting Christina Aguilera.
I love it. I love it.
I do love that. Awesome. You're again, I love the messages that come through you. I love the way you present yourself with such grace. Just so amazing, the loving words that come out. I would love, if you're feeling it, if anybody out there, if you're feeling any messages for anybody, or if anybody has a question for Grace. Grace, I asked her earlier and she said she'd be willing to do some reading. So and Charlene is out there saying you're fabulous. By the way, I really do appreciate it. People stopping in and saying hello. That's great. But even Charlene, when you quote these little moons and these hearts, Bernadette and Jennifer Rose, that really helps the algorithm and it keeps people popping in and it really grows this community. So you guys are an important part of what's going on here. On the Sacred Spiral Network and on this show, holding space in this very moment. It's all intentional. It's all about creating our own reality. So, and Jacqueline is saying you're amazing.
That's my godchild. I'm loving on my lovable Libra there, and I want to address the sweet message from where is it? Come on, baby. Let the good times go. There it is. Jennifer Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
I can't pronounce the other name.
Fifieri. I'm attempting.
I forgive me, love. I don't want to try to attempt it and then mess it up. But Jennifer Garcia, you're asking when your business is going to be picking up, and as soon as I saw that bing, it was like bing, 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 ricochet rabbit. All of a sudden, the energy in the room picked up, and it's February, March. That's when let the good times roll. There's something to do with coordinating a product line. Jennifer, do you create something that you are selling over the internet or in like a store, like Etsy, Spotify, something? There's some sort of product line they're trying to show me here that needs to be set up. And once that is, all those ducks are in a row, boom, that's when it's going to explode. And that's going to be like in February, March. And this is like international. This isn't just local, like a local kind of a business, sweetheart. This is like Round the World in 80 Days. I keep seeing that movie in my head.
Oh.
So, get ready, Jennifer Garcia, because the universe is about to open those doors of success. You have an international treat plate just open.
Boom.
On, baby cakes.
This is the moment for you, Jennifer. Create your own reality. You're in the right place right now. Do it. You're getting.
Do it.
You came here for a
product, reason. Your product, international. Spirit just said all the right buzzwords to you, honey. All right. So it's about getting that international licensing. That's what you're trying to procure right now and pin down. And you're going to have all those ducks in a row. And I'm telling you, come February, we'll need to get your autograph because, Forbes magazine will be interviewing you, the rags to riches story. So you go, girl. It's there for you. And you've always known this, I'm hearing, Jennifer. So even as a child, and I see you like the ages of 11 to 14, either that's when the universe gave you this inkling idea, or that's when you knew this was something that you wanted to create or to go towards. But I'm feeling it's like the universe imprinted this into your being. Like, it's a part of you. And you were born like Lady Gaga, baby, you were born this way. You were born to be a success, a superstar. And congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah. It's really lovely. It's really lovely to see. And especially before it happens. Because then I can come to the videotape and say, see, I told you I was right. Okay. And that sounds so obnoxious. I don't mean it to sound that way, but just so that you know, it's the information that comes through me is always spot on. It's not me, it's spirit. So I would give credit where credit is due. It's all about spirit, but woohoo, I'm so excited for you. All right.
Let me ask you a question, Grace. On your side, if you're scrolling through the comments, do you see stars on some of them? Because I can mark them for people who are looking for a reading. If you don't, I have them here.
Do I see stars?
Yeah, like on the comment, there's like a little star to the right side. If you don't see it, that's fine. I can tell you, because I went back here to about 9:30. We're at 9:40 now. And I see some people who are asking for reading, and I just don't want anyone to feel like they're being ignored. you know how it goes.
First of all, let me say to everybody out there, Michael would never ignore anyone. He's just an all-inclusive, spiritual, loving guy. All right. And this is an hour show, people, but everything that we do and give, we're doing and giving as we're trying to, as fast as we can, we're trying to make people happy here. And just know that, Michael always has gifted people on his shows. All right. So, or my next live show is going to be next Thursday, Guided by Grace. You can
tune into Grace's show for sure.
Tune into my show, and I'll get you the 411.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tune into your loved ones on the other side and give you the info. All right. And and I wanted to say to Spirit Warrior out there that I will personally send up special prayers and ask Archangel Raphael to do that clearing for you, the energy clearing. And I guarantee you that by tomorrow morning, you're going to be right as rain. And now I sound like the line from the movie The Matrix, where she says, "Oh, we'll eat that cookie." And then after you finish that cookie, you're going to feel right as rain.
The Oracle, yes.
Yeah, the Oracle. So I'm going to be in the Oracle here.
Nice.
Because I have no choice. It's my job. And, but you're going to be right as rain tomorrow, Spirit Warrior. All right. So how about that? I think it's going to be awesome for you. And who else? Grace, did Spirit guide me to the pool last week to help save an older gentleman's life? Bernadette, you know the answer to that. I will back you up on it, honey. Sometimes I think you don't have enough confidence in yourself yet, where you just trust it and go with it. But yeah, Spirit guides you always to be at the right place at the right time for all the right reasons. And yeah, that older gentleman that was blessed to have you in the right place at the right time for all the right reasons to save his life is something that has reestablished your trust in the universe and yourself. Oh, things can be synchronicitous. Things can be for the greatest and highest good. The universe is assisting me in making a difference here on the planet. Right. And I think, sweetheart, that's been one of your anxieties. Do I really matter? Am I making a difference? And yeah, all you got to do is show up, girl. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, yes, Spirit Warrior, you're going to get that healing energy. And if, Spirit Warrior, just a little PS, if after tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time, you're not feeling right as rain, you call up Mike's wife, Janice, and schedule a Reiki session at the Emerald Door in Huntington with her. Okay.
Okay. This is a one-stop shop, this place.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to heal you. We're going to heal you body, mind, spirit. So if you need a little extra energy, we know where you need to go. Well, we're the spiritual guidebook right here. Okay. Totally. Between Mike and I. And Mike, weren't we always saying that it's amazing how we know the same people in the field, in the industry, and I know we were brother and sister in another lifetime. I just know.
I think we're brother and sister in this lifetime.
There we go. And and how blessed I am for it.
Totally,
Okay,
totally.
okay, everybody. So we're winding down. So let's do one more
No,
reading.
we got 15 minutes. We're good, and we don't have a hard stop.
Oh,
Tuning in with Jen feels called to be here. Thank you for being called to be here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. A reflection back to you. Brolick has asked for a message if you're feeling drawn.
okay. I need a birth date, please.
Brolick,
Month and day.
give me your
You don't have
month
to
and
give me
day
the
for your
year.
birthday.
Just month and day. I need to know the month and day.
Charlene says, love this. Charlene, I have such a psychic fetish. I just love being around this energy and hearing these readings happen and seeing this energy being exchanged. It's great. I'm just like that. Bro, look,
there we
is 8-8. Ooh.
Lovable Leo. Okay.
Give you the spotlight here for a second.
Okay. Totally not necessary, Michael.
Yeah.
In fact, I do feel better when we're side by side.
Okay.
You know, like Fred and Ginger. There we go.
No worries. There you go.
There we go. Energetically, it's just fabulous for me.
No worries.
You know, I have my bro. Is that what we were just talking? His name is Brolick. I have my bro, Michael. Okay. Wow. This is something that I'm just going to say it because, and if it makes sense to you and you understand it, please acknowledge it in the comments and then I can expand on it. All right. But as soon as I looked at your birthday and so that you were lovable Leo, I just felt this in my heart chakra, this angst. That there's some sort of decision that you're in the midst of making. And they show me, do I want to relocate from where I currently live? So there's a move or a relocation opportunity because of a career opportunity that's going to be presented to you. But this seems to create but how can I leave the people that I care about or I'm so close to and the whole 9 yards. So there's some sort of anxiety about this. And what if, yes, this is true. Okay. And so I'm hearing to gently suggest that you allow yourself the joy of doing what furthers you and your career path. Okay. Because as long as you're happy and successful and doing well, everybody who truly loves and cares about you, darling, is going to be happy as well. Okay. Even though they might moan and groan about it. Well, what do you mean you got to go to a different state for this? Even though you get pushback, stand your own ground and know that ultimately you always make the right decisions anyway. You're kind of like Dudley Do-Right. Okay. It's amazing because you always make the right choice and decision after you've, analyzed it and torn yourself apart for a couple of weeks. You're going to do the right thing. You're going to make the right choices. This is going to benefit all the people you know and love, honey. So go for it. Now I want to do the Nike, just go for it ads for you, because there's some sort of, it's like success and recognition that you've been energetically holding yourself back from. Chills. Ooh, now I'm getting chills. Ooh. So I know this is spot on. Okay. Spirit gives me chills, honey. I got chills and multiplying. Right. They're saying that this was, fear not. Take that first step and the whole winding staircase is going to unfold for you, hon. And you're brilliant. You deserve this and even more to come. All right. So I want to applaud you. Oh, chills.
Nice. I'm going to applaud you on that one. 100% spot on. You got 100% spot on that one. That is amazing. And you and Brolic know what you're talking about, which is awesome. I just love the messages that are so personal like that. Amazing. Like I said,
Oh, wait. Brolic, what's your real first name?
What's your real real first name?
Yeah.
Brolic says thank you. All right, let's wait for that. The Brolic's real first name, if he's so inclined to divulge. In the meantime, I do see Charlene she said it a couple times.
Oh, Jimmy, yeah, baby. Okay, all right.
Jimmy, what's up, Jimmy, bro?
Jimmy, oh, I'm so happy for you, Jimmy. And knowing your real name allows me energetically to click in, just take it up another notch.
Nice.
And there's going to be you building your dream house. How's that, Jimmy?
Oh, nice.
So and you could have been an architectural engineer. That's how brilliant you are. Just saying. Okay. And you are going to design and have this almost like Frank Lloyd Wright, this house built. It's going to be awesome, like you. So see, you gave me your real name and I gave you the real deal. So congratulations, sweetheart.
Amazing. Oh, it fills me up with such like happiness, these messages, like to hear how amazing people are going to do, and just to hear how amazing the audience is, how smart these people are, and all of this thing. And Jen just got her message. I love that too. Jen just got her message. I love that. You're in tune, Jen. You are definitely in tune.
See, Jimmy just said, yeah, it's a dream of mine. Laugh out loud.
That's awesome.
See, Spirit, give me the 411, baby.
Create your own reality, my friend. That's what this is all about.
Yeah. We're sending you love, Jimmy, and we're congratulations. And I just see, this is so beautiful. It's like I see the angels just sending down confetti, like almost like New Year's Eve.
Nice.
And the confetti and everybody like applauding you. Nice. So I'm so happy for you.
Very cool. Awesome. Who's next? Who you're feeling drawn to? I'm going to let you take over because you are on fire. I love it when you start singing so much and songs are just coming out of you left and right. I love it.
All right. All right, Spirit, who needs Chris Germanos? Financial future, reset, investments. Okay. Okay, so it's all about the cha-ching. Money. All right, Chris. Money. Chris. Yeah, the money's there, but you know what? They keep showing me. Oh, this is funny. And I know this is symbolic, so I don't want you to get nervous here, Chris. But they show me it being laundered, this money. All right, like being cleaned. All right. So I don't think this means somebody's giving you money that's been laundered through a drug cartel or anything like that. I just think that you can accept this money and know that it's clean. How's that?
Clean in a good way. Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. So it's like Spirit saying, Chris, that there aren't too many people that you trust, darling. Okay, to be honest. And you always look at things sometimes at worst case scenario. Just being honest. Mm-hmm. Okay. And so, it's like you could get snarky. It's like, yeah, right. And I'm sure all that money came from his Uncle Rico's, drug cartel or something, like being very flippant or something like that. Mm-hmm. And Spirit's saying to you, not everybody has evil agendas or bad intentions. Thanks be to God. Thank you, God. There are still ethical people on the planet. Okay. And so Spirit wants you to be able to embrace this money that's going to be an abundance that's coming into your life in the next 4 months. Okay. We're in December. So before the end of April. All right. and know that the money, it's good money. How's that? It's good money. It's destined money. It's for you. You can accept it with a clear heart and conscience, because it's like somebody gifts this to you. Now, I know this sounds like cray, oh yeah, right, Grace, like somebody's just going to gift me. Well, yeah, it can happen. All right. I don't know. They're not showing me like an inheritance or anything like that. Okay. They're showing me like somebody comes into a windfall of money, whether lotto or investments, maybe? Or, wow, I bought this penny stock and all of a sudden it's worth 5 million. So here I want to give you $1 million. I want to give you 10% or whatever. Okay. It's a gift for you, and it's clean money. However, you might have to be creative in how you accept it. How's that? In other words, so it doesn't get eaten up by taxes or this, that, the other. Okay. So you might say, okay, well, thank you. And I accept it and I'm excited about this, but how about we stash it, in the Bahamas for a little while, whatever, the money games. Yeah. And it's beyond me, because it's not my thing, not my genre, to be honest with you, love. But it's what I see is you at first being afraid, almost like, whoa, what kind of money is this? Right. And Spirit wants you to be able to have a clear head and a heart and say, oh, it's okay to accept, but let me do it in a way that it's going to benefit me the most. It's not stolen or taken away, erroneously by, silly things.
Interesting.
Okay? So
a lot of detail in that one.
Yeah. But that's what they're saying to me. Yeah. So when this happens, there'll be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And you're going to remember what I'm saying to you, honey. And bing, and then, that memory chip goes off, and then you can flow with it and make the right choices, all the right choices. Okay. Yeah. As it should be. And so you have that prosperous new year that you've been praying for secretly. It's like, maybe you haven't been telling anybody this, but in the back of your head, you're like, oh, my windfall's coming. It's like, they give me this imagery of you at the crap table in a casino. And it's like 7 come 11, and you're rolling the dice and you want your number to come in. Okay. Your number's coming in.
Nice.
Yes, it is very nice. So congratulations.
Bernadette says, I keep having visions of money in my accounts and I keep waking up broke.
Well, you got to keep with envisioning it, honey.
Yeah, keep the dream.
If you don't have a dream, how are you going to make a dream come true? Okay, so it's, to manifest, darling, it's all about keeping the faith. And even when you don't know where it's coming from, you just say to the universe, show me how good this can get. Show me the money. No, don't show me the money. Give me the money. Okay, so it's in other words, thank you, universe, for putting the money in my Venmo account. I appreciate it, and I know it's going to bring me peace of mind and abundance. And then you go about your day. All right, and it's too many people start wanting to know when, where, how. Okay, but how is that going to happen? What time is it going to happen? How much is it going to be? Who's going to be? We start driving ourselves crazy and setting up roadblocks instead of just opening up, spiritually surrendered, because nothing for God, everything is possible. Okay, and unto your faith, it'll be done for you. So you got to believe. It's like the Mets. For everybody who's a fan of the Met team. You got to believe. All right.
We got money songs coming through. Brian's coming through with the money song. And
that was good, Brian.
Yeah. Money, money, money. It's all
Yeah.
happening. It's all happening.
Okay.
Oh, Grace, you're so amazing. Your messages and it's not always right. I love it when you're like, I gotta tell you the truth. You know, I gotta tell you the truth. I love it.
Well,
I
yeah,
love it.
because it's and the truth shall set you free.
The truth.
So you can handle anything as long as you know what you're truly dealing with.
Right.
Okay. So it's about staying positive, staying upbeat, looking on the sunny side of the street, looking at things that happen for you, not to you. It happens for you. And the whole universe is conspiring to make all your dreams come true and make you happy and healthy and holy and all good things. So stay in that mindset, especially with this holiday season. And I
Makes
know
sense
it's
with the
not an
universe.
easy
Yeah.
season for so many people, but just know I'm praying for you, everybody out there, and that's and that is the truth. And I wish you all the best, the best, the best. And if you need further info, you can check into my Sacred Spiral Network show next Thursday. Guided by Grace, and we'll get you some more info that you need. But for tonight, I am so blessed and grateful that Michael had me on his holding space with Grace, and it was a blessing. Michael, love you, love you, love you.
Yes, thank you so much. And I was going to say, you already said it for me. I was going to say, I know there's some people still looking for readings, but Grace has a great, amazing show, Guided by Grace, on the Sacred Spiral Network. Once a month or twice a month? What are you doing now? Once a month. And it's not this Thursday. It's going to be the following Thursday. So if you're looking for a reading from Grace, who is amazing, definitely tune in to her show. And thank you, Arnie, for everything, for the support. Lynn Janot just showed up. Thank you, Lynn, for showing up. Karina, Charlene, thank you all. It's amazing. I can't even keep up lately. Like, I used to be able to like read the comments, and now it's like they just go by, and it's like, oh, I have to wait. What was that? What was that? So thank you guys so much for making two old folks feel wanted and loved and appreciated. We love it. We love it here. We love you guys. You know, not really much to say. On Thursday, I will be, like I said, I'm shooting a show, so the live stream of consciousness will not be live on Thursday. Kelly did get me another guest, and I forgot who she got me for next Tuesday on Holding Space. But show up. This is what it's like. This is the party. Be in the light. It's great. We do love to spread the truth. We love to spread healing and love and happiness and truth, right? Sarcasm, whatever it was that you had to tell the truth about. We share the truth. It's great. Grace, you are amazing. This was so much fun. I'm like lost. I'm like, I don't even know where the heck I am, and it's 10 o'clock. Thank you guys, all of you guys, for being here. Old folks, Evelyn saying, old folks. Oh, I did, you know what? I did see a couple of requests out there to cue the balloons. I forget what the balloon cue is. Is it the peace sign? Let's see. Yes, the peace sign cues the balloons. So now I have a feeling in the chat room, people are going to go, cue the balloons, cue the balloons. So I'm going to always have to like throw the peace sign every once in a while. I think if I do two peace signs, it gives me some fireworks. Let's see. Oh, no, it gives me confetti if I do the two peace signs. You guys are awesome. Grace, so good to see you again. We had a good time tonight. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Michael.
All right, next Thursday for Grace's show, and next Tuesday for my show. We'll see you guys again. We love you so much. Thank you guys for being here. Peace.
Yeah.